I really like the look of kind of World War II era BMW motorcycles. The long wheelbase, the saddle that's... The city has been great about developing bike boulevards, roads that kind of discourage car traffic and that encourage bike traffic. There are a lot of places around the country that have good bike infrastructure. Portland kind of just got a jump on it. Right now I ride an Ira Ryan. It's a bike that he built for me. I taught him how to build bikes, and that was kind of in trade. It's a city bike, has a basket on the front. The basket fits a grocery bag in it. I was riding a single speed bike actually up to Seattle, which I guess is a couple 100 miles away from here. So I'm riding along and I look across to I-5 and there are just these massive vehicles. It's so complicated. This huge kind of fortress of a machine. And then I was looking down at my bike and pedals, cranks, chain, cog, going to the wheel and the tire, and that's what's contacting the road. Just so efficient. And that's when I hadn't really thought about bikes in that way before. Like, I loved bikes, I loved riding bikes, I loved racing bikes, but I hadn't realized what an incredible invention that is. The bike is really just so beautifully simple and efficient. I especially feel the pressure if somebody's been waiting for a really, really long time. For people that come to us, they ride bikes a lot, they've had a lot of bikes, and this is something that's going to be really special for them, and so they've been saving for it. My feeling for a long time was like, what are people expecting? Are they expecting something that's like delivered by the hand of God, you know? Because that's not what they're going to get. They're going to get the best bike that I can make. But I love what I do. Our bikes aren't good because they're handmade. They're not good because of our construction methods. They're good because of the whole process that we take our customers through, fitting them and designing a bike specifically for them. We're making something from scratch just for them. We talk a little bit about if they have particular parts that they really love, because I have particular parts that I love and companies that I want to support. Like, you know, like we were talking about Enve and feeling that kinship with companies like that. Left to my own devices, that's what I would spec on somebody's bike. When the bike fits them well and when it's designed to complement that fit, they end up with something that they're just perfectly balanced above. So really, when I started building bikes, I did it because I liked it. I did it because it was fun. I didn't think of it as a business that I was going to grow and have as this long-term thing. And then about, I guess, 3.5 years into building, I decided to, I was ready to commit. We're creating things and building things, and those things are actually being used in the real world and bringing enjoyment to people on their bikes. Yeah, it's not about elitism, it's not about being better than something else, it's just really about enjoying and about personal satisfaction, and I totally appreciate all kinds of bikes and all kinds of riders, except maybe tall bikes. Those are annoying.